whatever journey, they want the end goal without climbing the ladder. They want to do the 7-figure months, but they don't want to do the right things to begin with. Even if you watch a course, you can follow the course, but it takes more than just the course in order for you to succeed. Once you start making money, you kind of feel limitless at a point. You're like, damn, I can make this money forever. And then you have a really bad month. Goal setting, not revenue side, but like goal setting, like, all right, like if this gets shut down, we're going to do this. We're never going to have to like have a bad, quote unquote, bad month, I would say. Even when I see the ads like today being in the game for some years, I'm like, oh, like, another ad. But at the end of the day, you just said that right. Like if I didn't see that ad, I would probably be studying computer science, like being a nerd in college, coding, whatever. So yeah, man, like even though, the ads make it seem easy or like they definitely do the right job. They catch the attention and kind of show you the possibilities. If you put in the work and if you want to put in that work to make whatever you're learning, I guess, work out for you in the end of the day.
So would you say like in your journey, right? What were some pivotal moments? Like what was something that helped you go from like nothing to scale, for example? Like was it just a product or like a strategy? I don't know. Like what would you say was a pivotal moment?
Big pivot in my journey, man. Like what made me go from 6-figure months to 7-figure months is honestly finding the right team partner. So shout out Sydney. She's my partner now. But honestly, man, like having two great minds, two hardworking minds collide together, it's mind blowing to see what results can come out of that. And she picks up the slack, and I pick up her slack on things we're bad at, things we're good at. So it works very well, and that's really kind of the breakthrough of going from 6 to 7. But from starting out and getting to even 6 figures, your first 5 figures, I definitely think being realistic with yourself, which a lot of people aren't when they start e-commerce or whatever journey, they want the end goal without climbing the ladder. Like they want to do the 7-figure months, but they don't want to do the right things to begin with. So they never go and they never progress. And even if you watch a course, you can follow the course, but it takes more than just the course in order for you to succeed. So yeah, I mean, being realistic, working with the right people, and lastly, like goal setting. Like goal setting helped a lot with the realistic thing because once you start making money, you kind of feel limitless at a point. You're like, damn, I can make this money forever. And then you have a really bad month. So goal setting, not revenue side, but like goal setting, like, all right, like if this gets shut down, we're going to do this. So we're never going to have to like have a bad, quote unquote, bad month, I would say. So I guess just like little tweaks in the business really, really helped out.
I like that. That's really good, bro. You know what that reminds me of too? Is this quote. You probably heard of it, but it's like we overestimate what we can do in a year and underestimate what we can do in 5. Like that's kind of a good example because and same with me. Like in my first year, after making like that first $1,000 month, I was like, oh man, my next goal is like 250K a month, like so fast. I was like, I can do anything. And that wasn't even close. By the end of the year, it was not like that. But then fast forward 5 years and it became much easier to reach numbers like that because like you just get better, like you said, you set up systems and you're just able to sustain growth. And then partners too, bro. I'm really happy you mentioned that because for me this year, that's been like the biggest realization is just growing the team with the right like operations people. Because for me, operations was never a strong suit. And I feel like that always limited my growth. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just try to like find people that I can actually trust and bring into my team and kind of give them like a deep role and be almost like, partners basically. And that made an insane difference. And I'm sure for you, like having a girl too, like that adds such a nice touch, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm glad you like touch on the trust thing too. Like when people find, I find these days a lot of people are chasing partnerships to make more money, right? Like, oh, this person's doing that, I'm a partner with them to make a little more money. Like, yeah, sure, at the end of the day, that works. Or it could end up really bad. I've seen stories, people in the space, they partner with somebody because, you know, they want to make more money, and then someone gets screwed over in the end of the day.